All right. Welcome back to ESQ-Astro Sauce. I am the host, ESQ-Astro. You can go to ESQastro.com. The website's coming soon where you'll be able to book a personal one-on-one reading for astrology, numerology, as well as tarot. So I'm going to be offering all three services over there. And the website is up. It's just not active yet. And once it is, I'll be letting you guys know to go over there to book a private reading or get your natal updates. I'm also going to have a subscription service for people who want to be in tune monthly. Okay, that way you don't miss a heartbeat when it comes to your personal chart and the things that will affect you personally, not just generally or collectively. Okay, so we're going to get into today's collective read. Again, we do a classic Egyptian tarot spread here with the pyramid build up using the Egyptian tarot. Okay, we also use the gods of Egypt to clarify the Egyptian tarot, keeping the theme for ESQ Astro Sauce to be different than the other tarot channels that I see here on YouTube. No disrespect or slight, but I do see a lot of different things going on with some channels, and you know, I would just advise everybody to be careful and again, don't fall for clickbait. Don't fall for readings where people are not doing their shuffles live because again, if you can't see what have been done with the cards prior to them plucking them or them just showing you cards, again, to me it's kind of a setup and may not apply. So here, we ask that the ancestors, the Most High, and my spirit guides give me the clearest picture for the reading. I ask that you call in whoever you believe in, your ancestors and spirit guides, so that you get the clearest picture. Bring your own understanding, okay, as well as your deeper seeing into the reading. I keep things pretty surface, and again, I don't get too deep because I don't want the videos to be too long. With mind, body, and spirit, we call out the first card, which is going to be the Empress upright. Okay. So that Empress card coming out upright for the first card, definitely a position of power is being upheld. I would definitely say, again, with the readings from the rest of the week, there's possibly a golden opportunity at play. Okay. So we just want to be aware that we are in a very auspicious time right now. Jupiter and Venus were just in a conjunction in Cancer and technically are still in a conjunction as they're about maybe 4 to 5 degrees apart now. Okay. But anything within 8 degrees, when it comes to planetary bodies, when they're within 8 degrees of each other, it's considered a conjunction. The exact point of conjunction, though, is always at the exact degree, whichever planet is holding steady or which planet is moving slower. Okay. So when those planets meet up, that's an exact conjunction. But within 8 degrees before or after, that's still considered a conjunction. Okay. So the energies are still heavily resonating from this particular conjunction we just had on the 9th. Okay. So just know that things will resonate for the next year with that energy based upon the fact that the next time Jupiter and Venus meet up, it will be in the sign of Virgo in 2027. So they're going to skip over the Leo mission because Jupiter will move into Leo at the end of the month, but then it will do a forward movement, then it'll do a retrograde, and then it'll go back forward. And in all of those times, again, Venus will be moving, through the rest of the zodiac, and by the time, Jupiter enters into Virgo, then Venus will catch back up with it, and then they'll have that next conjunction in Virgo, which again is the house of work. So a lot of people are going to have luck with jobs and making big money and big jobs when that happens in 2027. And again, right now, maybe that's starting the build up from the conjunction that we just had in Leo. Okay. I'm sorry, in Cancer, excuse me. So again, they'll skip over Leo and go into Virgo. Jupiter will cruise through Leo pretty much by itself. Venus is already about to enter Leo on the 12th, okay, which is tomorrow. So that's definitely going to lead the way for Jupiter to come and around the 30th to have both Venus and Jupiter within the sign of Leo. But again, they won't be conjunct, so it won't be as lucky as the 9th was or as this period between, I would say, the 9th and the 21st will be. Okay. So coming out with the next card, we have the Sun upright. Okay. So yeah, this is a pretty big reading. I was gonna say from the beginning it's a prosperity reading, but I'll definitely say there's a golden opportunity amongst someone. And we'll see what other cards come out before I get deeper into it. But this could be a spiritual blessing from a high place. I definitely see heavy divine feminine energy in place here. So this definitely could be a divine feminine being affected by a situation that again puts her in ultimate power, a golden opportunity, again, and the light is ready to shine on her. Next card coming out is the Hangman upright. So the Hangman upright was the card from yesterday's reading that topped off the reading. I would say today it's coming in the upright after these two cards, just because again, all of them are looking in the same direction. Okay, so the Hangman again doesn't always mean stuck. It can mean content, working in that place to be happy or to reverse the Hangman so that you do become free. Next card coming out is the High Priestess. Yeah. So divine feminine energy is ruling this particular reading today. All upright so far, so it's pretty straightforward. I definitely see some divine feminine energy surrounding a particular male energy that may be or feel stuck, and they're coming in to assist and aid you. So just know that if you keep going with what you're doing, again, don't be hung in a position of being stuck, but also be trying to figure out the next move. That's what keeps you moving towards that happiness and not just being content as the Hangman. Next card coming out is the Strength card upright. Okay. So yeah, definitely showing that some power is being given or distributed either by these divine feminines or they're all one person and they're really being exalted or put into a higher space when it comes to their power, their strength, and the moves that they can actually make to help this particular divine masculine here. Next card is the Moon card in reverse. So yeah, this could be about a secret coming out, something that was unforeseen or something that has been known in these particular realms. Again, the Moon card in reverse is clarifying the Sun. So something's definitely coming to light, and then it's clarifying half of the Hangman. So again, this is something that can be what this person is hung about, trying to make a decision, trying to wait to see what comes to light before they make a decision. Okay. But again, with the High Priestess coming out next in the Strength card, I would say this is going to be a place of exaltation for this divine feminine energy that's pretty much dominating the reading to turn things around and shed light on the situation for this Hangman. Next card coming out is the Tower reverse. Yeah. So yesterday, I believe both of these cards came out in reverse, the Tower and the Moon. So synonymously, again, the Moon's going to expose light. The Tower in reverse going to help something build back up or get back on track. So just know that there's a divine presence here with the High Priestess and the Sun that are definitely showing that there are things that are unseen at play. Okay. Next card out is the Lovers card in reverse. So yeah, just got those in reverse yesterday too. So there's a reversal of some type of decision. There may be a reversal of a feeling or a commitment, or again, with something coming to light, there may be a reversal of a perspective when you talk about how you look at a particular person. Okay. They may be changing your perspective based upon action and truth coming to light. Next card out is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I was hoping that one or the World card would come out. But Wheel of Fortune is definitely saying this is affecting somebody's abundance, finances, will, when it comes to changing things, flipping things around. Okay, and that will coming upright after the Lovers card. I would definitely say this reversal of choice or this change in perspective is going to open up the wheel. Okay. Last card coming out up top is the Fool in reverse. So yeah, somebody's definitely stepped into some wisdom or become wise about a situation based upon things coming to light. Okay. Still a dominant upright reading, but I'm going to say overall, certain things are changing. Somebody's coming out of the Fool energy. Somebody's starting to see things in a different light. And certain things may be exposed when it comes to either secrets or things that have been hidden or things that you just didn't see coming that are going to help you rebuild this tower that's coming out in reverse. And ultimately, it's leading you to the Wheel of Fortune and again, putting you in a wise position with the Fool reverse. Bottom of the deck is going to be Judgment reverse. Okay. So, yeah, this could deal with a court case. I also see within the workings of this could deal with some type of parental situation, whether it's a custody battle, child support, but something's going to work in the favor of, again, seeing something from a different perspective to turn that wheel in your favor and have that judgment reversed. Okay. Going to clarify with the gods of Egypt. I think the reading is pretty straightforward, even though we do have dominant uprights. The reversals are definitely there. But again, reversals are there to show you what needs to maybe change or what changes are coming about. So we definitely want to take heed to those. But again, we don't want to read the reversals too much because the uprights are letting you know what's upright, straightforward, and good in the reading, okay, or even bad. It depends on what's coming out the upright. So we want to be honest about that. But with the gods of Egypt, we'll clarify with one card coming out of the shuffle, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. But overall, I just think, again, this is a situation that maybe somebody's been avoiding making a decision, but I think a decision has been made based upon certain particulars, and the people involved are, maybe not aware of some of the things that are going to come from these decisions being made. That the hangman is going to be getting some divine intervention with, from what I see, and it's probably going to be divine feminine intervention, I would say. So just keep that in mind. We have a lot going on with again, the summer approaching. We're not quite into summer yet, even though it's already 90 plus degrees where I'm at on the daily. So we just got to be mindful that as the summer approaches, we are heightening to an energy of initiation. Okay. In the old world, especially when we start talking about Kemet, the summer solstice was actually the start of their new year. Okay. So they counted the new year from when all life was living and thriving. Okay. As opposed to at the beginning of spring where all life is just coming back to life, or at the beginning of the actual calendar year where we're in the dead of winter and nothing is alive. Okay. So we go back to ancient Kemet, and again, I'm very in tune with that particular pantheon, and that's what they actually celebrated as the new year, as I still do to this day. I do also celebrate the spring as the new year, just based upon the fact that I do use tropical Western astrology. Okay. So we've done a pretty good shuffle on the cards. What do the gods of Egypt have to say today? Yep. In the upright, we have justice. Okay. So yeah, justice is definitely being served all through this particular reading. I just think there's certain things that can't be seen, okay, that are going to come to light sooner than later. Okay. With the justice coming out to clarify after the judgment card came out in reverse, to clarify from that deck, I would definitely say there's some type of maybe court battle, some type of selection going on based upon the lovers in reverse card coming out with that judgment and the justice, as well as the tower card. So again, there may be a tower that's not rebuildable with the two people that are falling from it. Someone may be picking up their pieces and walking away to build their own tower. Okay. And again, this is going to serve justice for anybody involved. But I think ultimately the fool at the top of the spread is saying that there's going to be a position of wisdom, a position of turnaround. This may even take you on an adventure or a journey that you're not seeing yet as well. So just keep that in mind. Bottom of deck for the gods is going to be the passion card in reverse. Okay. So with that passion card coming out in reverse, definitely seeing that, some of this may be through something that maybe comes through a little harsh, maybe exposes something or brings light to something that you were unaware of that's not pleasant. Okay. So it may be something where, again, we may need to rely on our compassion, okay, and not our passion, okay, because again, when we get in the place of being compassionate, we can overlook things and forgive, not necessarily forgetting, but forgive for our sake, so that we're not carrying this particular heavy energy with us, okay. So with passion in reverse, which is the Bastet card, okay, I would definitely say, use your compassion, not your just passion, okay? Because passion in reverse is definitely saying that passion can be something that gets you used, or gets you wearing your heart on your sleeve where you get your feelings hurt, okay? So with justice and passion in reverse, it's time to make head over heart decisions. You want to move with compassion, but again, if this is a place where things are, coming to that tower in reverse, where you're choosing to build by yourself, or separate, or build something with somebody else, I would definitely say do it with compassion and not out of just passion, okay? Because passion is one of the key attributes that we attribute to love and lust, okay? So we have to be very honest about what passion does for us. And again, with it coming in the reverse, I would say we do better from using our compassion than just our passion, okay? And again, putting the COM on there with comp, we're talking about a compass. We're talking about the things that's actually going to lead us in the right direction. And again, if we always choose with our heart, we usually choose right, unless we're being misled by someone who is looking to deceive us, okay? So I would definitely say be alert. Again, something's coming to light, to a divine feminine dominance, to help someone get unstuck, or help someone see a different perspective of their power, so that they can turn things around, to open up that wheel, and again, end in a place of wise judgment. Maybe reversing the judgment, maybe seeing something from a different perspective, but that ultimately brings justice, and it's going to require you to be compassionate, not just passionate, okay? So again, we want to get out of just using passion and being in that love or lust energy, and get to compassion and really get to our hearts to see exactly what we need to put forward to manifest what we're trying to bring out of the whole situation, okay? Because again, one thing affects another. It's a domino effect no matter how you look at it. So we just got to be, again, honest with our actions and what we're willing to do to make these changes that we do see in the spread. So if you resonate with the reading, I do ask that you like the reading, share the video, and then subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. The main thing is that I'm not in the algorithm like I'd like to be. So until I get more subscribers, YouTube is limiting my access to do live videos and other types of content that I like to bring forward for you guys. So share the video, like the video, tell your friends to subscribe, you subscribe. And the main thing is I'll do an overview of the read and the shorts for those who want to look at the deeper meaning for themselves, or even just look at the cards to bring out their own interpolation or own interpretation based upon what you see, based upon your experience and your different view that you may have that differs from mine. So again, I'm ESQ Astro. I thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.